Hey guys, it's Animal Lover here, and today I'm going to show you how to clean your hamster cage. I am so sorry about how incredibly dirty Cuddles' cage is, because I have not cleaned it in a while. So, let's get started. So, this is what you'll need. First, you will need whatever kind of bedding you use. I use the KT Cleaning Cozy birthday cake just because it's really colorful and cool looking. So, get the bedding. Next, if you're kind of a germaphobe like I am sometimes, you can use some rubber gloves. Just because this cage is so dirty, I really don't want to touch some of the stuff in there. Next, you'll need some kind of sponge with a scrubby side. You will also need some Lysol wipes. Or, this is optional if you don't have the hamster cage cleaner. This is what you can use instead. And you will also need a bowl of warm water to kind of dilute it. And then you will also need your hamster's food and something to put your hamster in. First thing that you need to do is put your hamster somewhere where he won't run away. I'm just going to put him in his ball right now. Okay, so we are going to do this outside just because this cage is so dirty and I really don't want to get my room covered in hamster litter. So let's get started. First is just you need to take off the pieces that are like really big on your cage. Like Cuddles' cage has this travel carrier. So I'm going to take that part off. Okay, then you are going to want to take all of the gross, nasty litter out of there and put it into a trash bag. So now that I have all the gross bedding cleaned out, if your hamster doesn't use these like accessory pieces very much, then you won't need to do this. But Cuddles loves going up here, and as you can see, there's that gross corner where he does most of his bathroom stuff. So that I need to clean out really well. And I will show you what to do if he has a couple corners where that's where he goes to the bathroom mostly, so it gets really gross. So what you do is you take your bowl of water and then take your Lysol wipes. And because these Lysol wipes have like bleach and stuff in it, which is not good for hamsters, you get your Lysol wipe and put it into the water and just let it sit there for a little bit to kind of dilute it. Now that your wipe is all diluted, bring it out and you can start, and this will still have a little bit of the cleaner on, but not much that can cause your hamster harm. So get that gross corner out just by like scraping it with your fingers. See all that disgustingness? And throw that away in your trash can. So next what you're going to want to do is get another bowl of water and some kind of towel or washcloth and get the washcloth wet, and you don't want to use the same bowl that you diluted your Clorox wipe in because this is getting the chemicals out so that we can't make your hamster sick. So just take your wet, wrung out towel and just wipe down the area that you use the chemicals in. And then make sure that you dry it out really well. And this is just precaution to make sure that your hamster doesn't get sick. And you don't have to follow this if you're using the hamster, special hamster cleaner stuff that you can get at pet stores. And just follow the directions on that if you're using that. Next, you are going to want to take apart your cage, and hamster cages are extremely fragile. I learned that the hard way, so you're going to want to be super gentle, so definitely take your time with taking it off. So now that you have all of your pieces, the main pieces out of your hamster cage, just take the main, like, flooring part and take out any treats that you have in here. Now take out your hamster's water dish and any other food dishes or things that they have in there. And also, Cuddles loves, I know that this is like really, his is really gross right now because I need to clean it, but he loves little stuffed animals. He like doesn't, he always brings it with him everywhere, and he carries it up the tubes and stuff with him. He just loves his little frog. So take out any toy things like that you have for your hamster in there, and then I just have these like felt pieces in there for him to kind of burrow in. So take anything like that you have out. These felt pieces are actually pretty nasty, so I think that I'll throw these away and put some new ones in. But now you're going to want to take off the bars that are on your hamster's cage. Like that, and I just kind of need to shake out his tube because it has bedding in it. And now you're going to want to kind of sort through here to make sure that there aren't any like toys that got dropped in here, so that you won't throw away any of their toys or unused chews. And then dump all of this disgusting bedding into the trash can. And now you're going to see his bigger pee spot. This is where he uses the bathroom. So this is where you're going to want to use that Clorox wipe method that I showed you earlier. So now you take that diluted Clorox wipe and scrub. I need to scrub this super hard. So I'm just going to kind of like wipe this down with this. And then I'm going to take that sponge. Sorry, it's like a brand new sponge, so I have to get it out of the package. And this sponge comes with like the soapy stuff on it, but I'm just going to dip it in that kind of Clorox water that I have. And wring it out. And take the scrubby side and scrub this because it is like cement and is incredibly hard to get off. So scrub until it's all really loose and easy to get out. Okay, so now that you have all the grossness cleaned out, get that towel that you have and wipe it out really good because you use the Clorox wipes in here. And hamsters' immune systems are not exactly the best in the world, so you want to make sure that it can't make them sick at all. Okay, so now I just have these like washcloths because his towel fell all the way in the water, so I needed something else to dry it out with. So I'm just taking a washcloth and drying it out so that the bedding doesn't soak up all the water and then become totally useless. So make sure that you dry your cage really well. Okay. So now that you have your cage all dried off, now you can start putting in the bedding. My bedding is packed in really tight, so it's kind of hard to get out. But I kind of just take a couple handfuls, and you have to kind of break up because it's like in this massive block. So you just want to break up the bedding. Some bedding that I definitely do not recommend is wood shavings. They are extremely bad for hamsters. They can have mites in them and bugs and can either make your hamsters very sick, hurt the hamsters if they have mites chewing on them, and possibly make your hamster die depending on how severe and how many there are. So do not get wood bedding unless it is completely necessary. Unless you can't have any other bedding whatsoever, get some kind of fluffy bedding like this. Do not get wood shavings. Okay, so now that you have your bedding in, it's time to assemble your cage. Okay, So after you have put your cage fully back together, just add your food and water dishes back into the cage and put your hamster in there. Except for me, I can't because it was very cold, and as you could have seen, we were doing the video outside and then we had to leave, and apparently it rained and everything was left out there and my cage froze completely solid. So right now it is thawing out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. And please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and tell me what to do next. Thanks. Bye.